I think Naomi capitalized on a situation. Not to say Naomi doesn't have the ability to knock off Jax, but we're gonna have to see a side of Naomi that we haven't traditionally seen. Because I assure you, Nia Jax was embarrassed and angered by being pinned by Naomi. And all that anger is gonna come out on the head of Naomi tonight.
Yeah, Nia Jax using her power to bury Naomi in the corner here in the early going of this matchup. Naomi tried to come out with a flurry, but again, the powerful Jax slinging Naomi around the ring.
Hey, listen, that was several weeks ago that Naomi beat Nia Jax.
Bang.
How about the disappointment Nia suffered at Crown Jewel, coming up short to Liv Morgan for the Crown Jewel Women's Championship? Nia would have loved to have that accolade. Oh! And all the frustration coming out tonight.
Naomi now shoulders down for the title. Nia Jax able to roll out of harm's way, but a kick by Naomi, the champ's in trouble.
With that said, I hope Naomi planned for a very angry, possibly frustrated Nia Jax.
Foot leg there from Naomi, covering again. Nia gets the shoulder up.
Naomi's a veteran of this game. She's been there. She's done that. There we see Cargill and Belair looking on.
Tiffany Stratton as well. Miss Money in the Bank on the side of Nia Jax. Nia in a collision now with Naomi. Now, we talked about this earlier on when it came to the Street Profits, but Naomi's in the same boat. She's a two-time world champion, Corey, but it's been almost 7 years since Naomi has held gold. And 2.5 years since she's been a tag champ.
And if you're Naomi and you were away from WWE for such a duration, you only come back to be great. You only come back to be at the top of the mountain. You don't come back to be an also-ran.
Sunset flip, shoulders down, champ kicks.
Naomi has to realize the magnitude of the opportunity in front of her tonight and realize it may never come again.
Here's the cover by Nia, hooks the inside leg, and a kick out by Naomi. Naomi's got to use her quickness against the powerful Jax. And now Nia looking to wear Naomi down, slow down the pace of the match.
If I'm Naomi, I'm trying to chop down Nia Jax. I'd be focusing on the knees, the ankles of the champion. Try to get Nia off of her feet by any means necessary, and then try to tire the champion out.
Naomi set across the ring. Nia misses wildly. Great move by Naomi. Duck underneath that clothesline. Nia with a big elbow.
Now, I will say I do appreciate the fact that Naomi appears to be all business thus far in the matchup. Naomi usually loves to have a great time mid-match, loves to interact with the WWE Universe. But Naomi certainly focused on the task at hand.
Bang! And you know, you talked about that, you saw the frustration coming out moments ago from Nia, the fact that she was embarrassed, humiliated, being pinned by Naomi last month. She wants to punish, torture, embarrass Naomi here tonight.
Because Nia realizes it's more than just picking up a win over Naomi. It's a message to the entire roster, including Ms. Money in the Bank, Tiffany Stratton.
Well, you mentioned it before. We all know how much it bothered Nia not to win the Crown Jewel Championship. What a headbutt by Nia!
That was awesome! Wow!
And Nia went right back for the attack. Naomi, though, able to recover, kicked down to the champion. Nia took a bit too much time showboating, and she may pay for it.
I think you're right, Cole. I think Nia got a little too overconfident.
Suicide dive, the champ into the barricade. Naomi's got an opportunity to win the women's title. Naomi taking to the champion here. Naomi in a flurry. Nia Jax is turning things around and just flat Naomi there. Cover by the champ, kick out by the #1 contender for the women's championship.
And things are starting to look bleak for the challenger, Naomi, because Nia Jax is growing more and more confident as this match progresses. Naomi has fought valiantly to this point, but
and a headbutt right to the spine.
Reality starting to sink in, and Jax now with a half-crab submission, targeting Naomi's lower back. It's a great strategy by the champion.
And Nia's full weight now on the body of Naomi, just continuing to torture Naomi. He's trying to roll over on her back here and create some space with that kick.
Naomi definitely lit Nia up with that kick, but the irresistible force continues to move forward, and look at this power.
The power. Oh, great move by Naomi for the win, for the title. Almost stole one there. Great move by Naomi.
Just that quick, the tides have turned.
Naomi with a kick, looking to rally. Oh, that kick caught Nia, back of the neck. Nia still on her feet somehow. Second rope now for Naomi, crossbody.
Naomi looking to push the pace here. Late into the matchup.
Bang! That enziguri up the second rope, caught her in the ear.
This may be what it all boils down to. Who's got more gas left in the tank?
Naomi now.
Shrugged off by the champion.
Oh, there's the rear view for the win, for the championship. Oh, Nia at 2.5.
I know it wasn't Naomi's intention, but the difference in that cover could have very well been that Naomi did not have the shoulders of the champion pinned. She was low on Nia's body, and that may be the only reason this match is still going.
Naomi, she was setting up for a full Nelson, and Nia drove her back into the corner. Center of the ring. Samoan drop! That pump-up Samoan drop by Jax may have ended Naomi's dream.
Nia Jax, the type of woman who will wake you up just to crush your dreams again.
Dragging Naomi toward the corner, setting her up for the Annihilator. Naomi, though, back to her feet. Nia Jax dumped over the top rope to the floor.
Nia mitigated the damage on the spill to the outside, but watch the challenger. Naomi from the top.
Naomi flies. Down goes the champion. But now Naomi's got to get her back in the ring. Champion's advantage here. Naomi's got to pin or submit Nia to win the title.
Come on, get her.
Liv Morgan and Raquel Rodriguez.
Attacking the tag champs.
Naomi favoring her knees. An impact on the outside. It was a high-risk maneuver. It paid off in the moment, but as you said, Cole, Naomi now has to get Jax inside the ring.
And again, the situation backstage, the tag champs attacked by Morgan and Raquel from Monday Night Raw. Meanwhile,
Wait, Tiffany Stratton
attacking Naomi. The official has no clue what's going on. Never saw the attack. Leg drop by Nia. Tiffany Stratton turning the tables for her buddy Nia Jax.
Tiffany just handed Jax this victory on a silver platter.
Naomi back to her feet, kick to the ear.
Or did she?
Nia stunned again.
Where's Naomi getting this?
Naomi now. Up to the top rope.
Oh, no.
Oh, this is
Oh,
not going to be good.
Oh,
not
God.
At all. Oh, my God. What a counter for the win. Naomi cover and a kick out by Nia. You got to be kidding me. How the hell did Nia Jax kick out of that?
I'm not even entirely sure what the hell I just saw. That was nuts.
And again, Tiffany causing a distraction up on the apron.
Bayley.
And now Bayley coming to the aid of her friend, Naomi, driving Tiffany into the barricade.
Naomi out of the way.
Roll up again for the title. Kick out by Nia. What a match for the women's title.
Jax into the ring post.
Naomi going for the split leg moonsault.
There it is.
For the championship. Again hooks the leg. And again Jax kicks out.
And that's the heartbreaker, Cole. You can see it in Naomi's eyes.
Overwhelmed with emotion after she hit the split leg moonsault. Nia Jax somehow survived. But Naomi can't worry about it. She's got to go back on the attack. Naomi up to the top rope, and now Candice LeRae attacking Bayley from behind, driving her into the post. Naomi took a tumble.
Oh, she's about to take more than a tumble here.
Nia Jax, Samoan drop. Dragging Naomi to the corner. Nia realizes it's her chance. Annihilator. Cover.